Welcome to the Just Gimme the Mic show. And I am your host, Debra Coco. And if you do not know about Just Gimme the Mic, what we do here is highlight positive people doing positive things throughout our communities and worldwide. And we strive to bring you the best interview experience that there is. So again, I want to thank everyone for their support. And what I would like for you to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Relax and enjoy the show, everybody. Thank you again for your support. Good evening, everyone. I am Debra Coco. I'm the host of Just Gimme the Mic. And today I have a special show for you. I have my friend, legendary icon, Mikey D in the building. But before we jump into this interview, to give you a little background about him his name is here, but I'm going to give you all a little background. Okay, so my legendary artist and icon that I have today is Mikey D. Y'all know Mikey Destruction. Y'all may have seen him on Just Give Me the Mic, but we have some new things to tell y'all about today. So just check this out. I'm going to give y'all a little background. Since 1979, Mikey D has been a driving force in hip-hop, leaving an indelible mark on the culture. As the lead rapper, Mikey D and the LA Posse, and a member of the legendary group Main Source, he has consistently pushed the boundaries of lyrical excellence. Mikey D's impressive resume includes being crowned the 1988 NMS Battle for the World Supremacy campaign, y'all, solidifying his reputation as a formidable MC. After a remarkable career spanning decades, Mikey D is now gearing up to release his highly anticipated album, Pop and Kim. Yay for Mikey, let's go. The lead single, Over 50, drops on August 11th, y'all. Y'all got a little time. It's about to hit them streets. About to be out there, y'all. Produced by the renowned Dr. Butcher and Herb Middleton, which scratches the incomparable Rob Swift of the Executioners. With a wealth of new music on the horizon, Mikey D continues to inspire and influence generations of hip-hop enthusiasts. And thank you so much, Mikey D, for joining me on the show. Where you at?
We here.
There you go.
You see me? Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you now. You know, this is the time where we normally run into each other. I usually see you at events, and we always seem to be like in the room. Hi, Mikey. We be waving and everything. We always bump, right?
Facts. That's a fact. All the time.
Culture keeps us in each other's presence. We always bump into each other. How you been?
I've been great. You know, excited to be here as usual. But yeah, I've been blessed and highly favored. I ain't even gonna lie. I've been feeling wonderful, you know?
All the time. And it seems to me every time I see your videos online and everything, I just feel like it's almost as if you just coming into the game. Your enthusiasm and your passion, it has never changed.
That's just me staying in my lane. That's me being myself and doing what I love. I'm not riding no waves. I'm just enjoying it. I'm just trying to inspire my peers. I'm trying to educate the youth, and I'm just staying motivated. You know what I mean? I love what I do. It's my therapy, and I'm sharing it with y'all, you know?
So what happened? I thought one time you had like a podcast show or something that you were doing. Are you still doing that?
You know me. I be doing everything. I'm like, 1 minute I'll be making an album, and then I'll buy a new piece of equipment and think I'm Ralph McDaniels. I start a show on YouTube and all types of stuff. So after YouTube demonetized me, my feelings was hurt. So I went hardcore with the music, you know what I mean? But they getting ready to remonetize me on August 11th. Ain't that crazy?
Right.
That's crazy.
And you got a monumental day that you even dropping this project, this single.
Besides it being the birth of hip hop, it's also my father's birthday. My father was born August 11th, you know, so it's real important. And I felt, the title alone, over 50. So we're wrapping up the 50th year celebration of hip hop. So now it's going to be more than 50 years old. I'm an artist and I'm over 50, and we got listeners that still love that authentic hip hop that are over 50. So this is something for everybody to just celebrate and enjoy, especially those that's over 50. That's like the golden celebration,
Well, let's talk about, while I pull up, because I was telling you off camera that I have some questions from you for some people. I have my little poll, my little secret group of people that sometimes send me questions. Let's talk about how the 50th anniversary was this year, the explosion of all the events. Let's give people that don't live in New York City or other different states that were really celebrating hip hop heavy, give them your reflection on how last year really was during this celebration.
It was crazy. I mean, it was like a big family reunion. You know what I mean? I mean, some of the peers and the pioneers and the legends that I haven't seen in years were coming out of the woodworks. Everybody was on stage, and it's like cats that I haven't seen in years was on stage together, groups reuniting, and it's just the energy was just crazy. And I'm talking about cats that's, some of them are in their 60s, moving and grooving like they in their 20s, like when hip hop first started, you know what I mean? So for the whole year, I had that feeling of when I first fell in love with hip hop. It was like, it felt special. It just felt special. And I'm not talking about the BETs or the big events. I'm talking about being in the park jams. I'm talking about like even L's Rock the Bells, stuff like that. The Yankee Stadium was in all of that. When we was at what do you call it? What park was that where the hip hop museum is at? Mill Pond.
Right.
Mill Pond Park. Popping. Oh my God. So the whole year was just a rejuvenation of hip hop. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was popping.
So what is one of your favorite memories? Because you was all over. You was performing Jersey here, there. Mikey D was everywhere, y'all.
Oh man. I would have to say it was on August 11th at Mill Pond Park.
Oh,
when I was able to, I haven't seen Flavor Flav in so many years, you know what I mean? And for us to have a chance to actually sit there and kick it, and who else? I had Nikki D and Sparky D together, and them telling me stories of how they met. That was just special. There was somebody else there that just made me like that. Shan.
But it was Chuck D and the Flavor Flav combination that did it for me. I never seen Chuck D and Flavor Flav together performing, right?
Yeah. It was that. I ran into my man Jazzo. I haven't seen Jazzo since I had a party at I think it was called Zodiac in Brooklyn back in '90s. You know what I mean? So it was just like, man. So that was dope. Was that the international? Is it the Universal Hip Hop Museum?
Yes, Universal Hip Hop Museum
with Rappermania, Van Silk. That whole event, that was my highlight. It jump started the whole year. But that was it for me. Johnny Juice, everybody was there. Sweet Tea, my people. It was like, man, yeah, that was it for me. I loved it.
I'm glad you brought that up because that was definitely a phenomenal day. And I actually brought Jazz. Shout out to Julie First Son Bookings. We actually brought Jazzo there as a surprise. I actually went to the mansion for a hip hop breakfast that they had. And from the mansion, I actually ran into Jazzo at the mansion. And I was like, oh no, you got to come with me for the day. And it was also Yankee Stadium that day. The city was on fire.
It was on fire. You right about that. Word up. That was great. Even Tito came out.
Yes. And I missed him. He
came out. I was like, what? The devastating Tito with the Fearless Four. I was like, yo, I was blown away. Like, man. So it was dope. It was dope. The energy was just love, peace, and happiness. What hip hop was
It
built on.
was. It
That vibe
was.
was, you can't fake that vibe. It was just, oh man.
No, you cannot. I definitely agree with you. So are you ready? Because we actually are here promoting your new single, but we're going to
Ooh,
get to the single. Before we get to the new music, I
all
have
right.
some questions. Okay. So we're
Okay.
going to jump into these questions right quick because I think some of them are pretty good, especially for the culture to get your opinion and things like that. So my first question to you
All right.
is, what do you think sets classic hip hop apart from the modern hip hop scene? And how do you incorporate the elements from both eras into your music?
What
Because you
separates
are
us,
pretty good at that.
yeah, what separates us is time and generations. Um, classic hip hop, classic hip hop is more about the DJ and the MC. It's more about the beat and the rhymes. It's about the skills and the fun. Today's rappers, it's about that. My nigga, I want to get straight to the bag, and I dig it. It's a generation gap there. It's a big generation gap. You know, when I first started, my grandmoms and my moms didn't know what the hell I was doing, so they wasn't feeling this music like that. So some of the music that I hear today, I'm not saying that I dislike it, but it's just not age appropriate for me. You know what I mean? So it's we didn't have the internet.
Right.
Technology definitely see because classic hip hop, we first of all we had to pay dues. We couldn't just walk. We couldn't wake up and make a record and have millions of followers and all of that. We had to pay dues. We had to have our feet to the concrete. We had to be in these places, and we really had to put on. You know what I mean? So there's a big
Right.
difference there because the younger artists, they have talent, but they're not paying dues as far as being out there mixing it up live. You know what I'm saying? But the music, some of the music is great. Some of it is whack. Same thing with classic artists. Some of the music
Right.
was dope.
Right.
Some of it was
You do
whack.
have those artists too, right?
Yeah, it's you know what I'm saying. So I'm not knocking nobody's hustle, but my thing with me is with each era of hip hop, I remain the same. The only thing that I know how to be and I could be the best at is being myself. The only competition that I have is the rhyme that I created before the last one, or the last rhyme. Can I outdo that one? Or maybe I'm gonna
Right.
go over this way. I'm gonna tell you, I don't listen to nobody when I'm in creative zone. I don't listen. I didn't hear Eminem's album yet. I didn't hear Common's album yet because I'm in creative zone and I like to stay in my lane and I don't like to get mixed up in other people's cadence. So that's how I stay relevant. I just remain myself. I remain humble, and I love it. It's like the fun over the money because I come from here and not my pocket. So
Right, right.
that's
But I will say though, you are very versatile because it's not like, I mean, some artists can sound a little dated, and so, but I mean, if somebody just heard your voice, they wouldn't really be able to tell, that you've been rapping. What? How long is your career now? Right,
what like 40 something 40 79 to now. So that's over 40 years. You know what I'm
right.
saying? I got
I
over
mean, that's
40
a
years in the
beautiful
game.
thing. Like you sound like I said, like you could have just came out rapping. Like you sound fresh. You know that expression? Fresh. You sound
Yeah,
like you're right
funky
here, right
fresh.
now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
It sounds
appreciate
so
that.
current.
But see, that's just me being me. And that's and
Right.
and you know what keeps me sharp? The reaction of the people. Like you saying that to me, that makes me want to just write some more stuff just for you. You know what I'm
Good.
saying? So it's
Good.
like that's
Good.
what that's that. I just like to inspire my peers to let them know, because LL, he always, every time we talk, yo, Mike, You better not stop. You better not stop because you know what we got don't have no deadlines. There's no expiration date on our talent. You better not stop. You know, and he got a point there. So I can't let the homie down. You know.
Right, right. How does that feel reconnected with him also after quite a few years have went by?
It was a great thing. It was me putting on my grown man pants and coming out of the young boy phase. You know what I mean? It took me to stop drinking and pull the blindfolds off my eyes to see what really transpired between me and him. And as a man, I was able to, you know, what's that word that I'm looking for?
But just identify, right? Like
I can accept I can right my wrong. It was my bad. You know what I'm saying? I jumped out the window because you know it was bitterness. It was almost like being a hater because I was around people that hated him. You know what I mean? And I was drinking with the people that hated him. And you know, it was about me. You know, I'm like, man, I'm the shit in the street. Excuse me. So, you know, it was this guy, and it was just wrong. I went about it all wrong. So I'm willing to take responsibility for my wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you sharing that. I didn't even know that was the basis of it. I just thought, you know, sometimes people just go separate ways or they drift off and they lose touch with each other.
Nah, we went through it. It was a street thing. It wasn't beef where we wanted to fight each other or see any harm done to each other. It was just a lyrical type of thing, you know, because there was a lot of comparisons back in the days. Because you got to remember, him and I used to rock together. So when we used to rock together, the people couldn't tell who was who because our cadence and our flow was identical. You know what I'm saying? But he happened to come out first. And then he said, forget Oreo, eat Cool J cookies. And people on the street got mad because I had kids all over eat Mikey D cereal. So they thought he bit, but he didn't bite. We were a crew. So he was complimenting that rhyme. He didn't say that rhyme first on the record. He said that rhyme first to me to let me hear it. Yo, you got the cereal, I got the cookies. But when he put it out on records, and people heard the cookies first, and then I would say my rhyme, they were saying I bit from him. So that's what sparked a lot of animosity. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like a thing of,
and it was never cleared up from him, right? He never like addressed it, or maybe he didn't hear about it, right?
Not. I knew. He never cleared it up because I already jumped out the window. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and he, you know, like when he was telling us he was getting a record deal and none of us believed him and all of that. He told me and him could be the next Run DMC, and I didn't believe him. And he used to take his last $2 or whatever and jump on the bus and the train. He would go see Silver Fox uptown. He used to go see Rick Rubin. He used to tell me to come, but the hell with that. I was taking my $2 and going to Poppy Kim's to buy me a 40. You know what I mean? I didn't believe him. So he, you know, after he did all of the work on his own and he started becoming successful, it was like, yo, I told you. And then when I heard the rhyme and I jumped out the windows, now it's like, nah, whatever. I got records, but I was a street legend. So, you know, my ego, and he's young and he was very aggressive too. So that's when we started drifting apart. But it was teenage shit, excuse my language, that I started, and I take full responsibility for it. And like I said, after years of drinking, and I finally got a chance to talk to him one-on-one and clear it all up and basically apologize to him, never look back. So now it's like we back the way that it should have been before. Like, I'm not one of those dudes. I've never asked him for a favor. I've never asked him to put me on. You know what I'm saying? And he's extended his hand several times. You know what I'm saying? And
that's beautiful.
I'm like, nah, we good. Because at the time, I wasn't ready. I still wasn't ready, you know. So, but we got a wonderful relationship. You know what I mean? We good.
That's beautiful to hear. Thank you for sharing that. I definitely appreciate hearing that. because we
Yeah.
want everybody, if we could all just do that, whether it's
Yeah.
years later, just come to terms, make amends. Don't let good, solid friendships go, get lost forever. I appreciate you sharing that. Okay, my next question.
Let's go.
Okay. How do you navigate the balance between staying true to your artistic vision and meeting the commercial demands of the industry?
I don't. Like I said, the only thing I do is be myself. I write my experiences. I don't try to, I'm not trying to write a hit. I'm not looking for a hit. I'm writing my experience. And I don't care if the corporate America doesn't relate. There's somebody that's going to relate to what I'm spitting. It's going to resonate and it's going to save somebody's life. You feel me? Yes. I write songs like that. People can feel like when I hear certain tracks, it's like the music talks to my soul and then soul, my heart talks to the pen and I have to answer the track.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
that's real happens. Artistry. This is your process to how you remain being the solid artist that you are today.
Exactly. Even when I'm rhyming, like if I'm being aggressive, I'm always telling the truth. It's experience, my truth, my experience. Right. I don't, you never hear me talking about the guns. You never hear me talking about money. I don't call women the B word. I use I say the N word sometimes because that sometimes you have to talk a certain way to get people to understand. And if that's all they understand, then that's the way that I'm gonna have to communicate because I'm from that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know how to turn it off and on. But as of now, like since I've turned 50 and I'm still doing it, I kind of cleaned it up. I could be just as aggressive, but I have a better vocabulary now where I can use words to fill in the negativity.
Right.
I'm not looking for commercial success at all. I mean, if a check comes, a check comes. But I'm not trying to make a hit record. If it becomes a hit, it came from the heart, not my pockets.
Right. Okay. That's a good answer. Thank you for sharing. Okay. In what ways do you use your platform as a hip hop artist to address social issues or to advocate for change in the community?
All I could do is, like I said, use my personal experiences. I don't get involved with religion, politics, and nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? All I could do is share my own experiences. Like if we got people that are going into being like alcoholism, I could talk to them about what I went through and how I got out of it, how I pulled myself out of it. I mean, the Bible didn't help me. Church didn't help me. AA didn't help me. I helped me because I was ready. I don't care what you do. If you ain't ready, none of that is going to happen. You know what I mean? If people want to talk about, like my mom.
Do you talk about like community, like, different social things or community, things that we need to raise? You do address stuff like that in your music sometimes. Yeah.
But I just go with the flow. I go with what's on my mind. Like, if I experienced it, then I can express what I experienced. I can't get up there and be fake. Like if I can't be Martin Luther King knowing damn well I'm, Scarface, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. It's just about me being myself and being honest with myself. Once you show honesty to yourself, you can be honest with everybody else. That's it.
Has there ever been like a topic that you like seen in the news, or maybe someone close to you was affected by it, that you like, it kind of inspired you to do a certain track when you look back on your catalog?
I mean, with all of the with all of the youth killing each other, our younger brothers and our sisters, these young cats killing each other, that made me write a song called Wake Up. You know what I mean? wake up everybody, you know, and trying to kick it to the youth, not telling them what to do, but give them some guidance, because that's what a real OG is supposed to be. A real OG is not a original gangster or old guy. A real OG, like me, offers guidance, opportunities, and guidance. That's OG. You know what I'm saying? Because we can easily tell these young cats, yo, get rid of the gun, man. But then what? If he doesn't have opportunities and guidance, now he's a victim. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? These states done took all of the activities away from our youth. So what else is there to do? They don't want to stay in the house playing Xbox all day. Not all of them. Some of them want to get outside and get some air, but they can't go outside and be a victim. You know what I mean? So we got to offer them some guidance. Yeah. They got to have opportunities and guidance. I don't care if they, you know, help the DJs, because they don't even carry crates no more. Everything is on a flash drive. They can't even help the DJs no more. You know, got to give them some type of internships or something. You know.
They got it so much easier today, okay? And they still complaining they do it too much. How is that? Okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay. Oh, this is a good one. As a seasoned hip hop artist, what advice would you have? Well, I think we could, most of the, you know, in our stories that we kind of opened up with, you kind of answered this, but I'm still going to ask it and let you go with it wherever you want to go with it.
Yeah,
okay?
Let's go.
Okay. So as a seasoned hip hop artist, what advice would you give to your youngest self when you were starting out in the music industry? We kind of covered a little bit of it, but it might be something we didn't talk about.
I would have to what would I tell my younger self? What advice would I give my younger self? Stop trying to impress everybody. Stop letting people put their opinions and their thoughts into your process. Because there's been times where I wanted to write a certain way, but I have a producer or a manager or a friend telling me, don't do it that way. You should do it like this. When you keep allowing people to tell you what to do, it's no longer your idea. Now it's a collaborative effort. It's no longer what you really wanted to do. That was always my problem. Trying to please and impress everybody is impossible. What you want to do is please yourself. You be happy with it. If you're happy with it, then they should be happy with it. If not, then you got to find another crew. That's it. Right. That's what I would tell myself. You know, make sure you follow through. Always follow through. Because I used to start stuff too and not complete the mission. Follow through. Always follow through and believe in yourself. And stop being such a penny pincher, Mikey D. Save some of that money and invest in yourself. Stop asking them for favors, man.
Right. No, I get it. And you could have took that $2 and went with LL to be Silver Fox.
Yeah, word. We'd have been, you know what I mean? We'd have been doing it.
Right. No, but good point. Because the thing about it too, when you first started, that's the most impressionable age, right? And everybody's still trying to figure out hip hop. Everybody trying to get their name in the street. So of course, when you got people around you like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. Yeah, because you want to be on top, and you thinking your people got you, and you think they telling you what it is. You know what I mean? So I get it.
And exactly. So some of them will give you, you know, some so-called words of advice, but there's always an ulterior motive. These mother effers be wanting bragging rights. Well, I wrote after that because I told him to say it this way, and I hated that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And with LL, when he was going to see Silver Fox, I just thought I was too good to have another brother showing me how to do, because Silver was really helping him with cadences and how to structure the bars and so on. Because they had that record out. It's Your Rock Fantasy 3. We used to freestyle off of that beat. Do that, do that, do.
Right.
I remember that, you know.
Right.
But I was already popping in the streets. I was the
Right.
youngest dude around my way, and I was with a group called the Clientele Brothers who was popping. They was the older guys, and I was little. So I was rolling with them. I was like Michael Jackson of the Jackson 5 on the street already. I already had hood credibility.
Right.
So yeah, that was the problem. I was
Right.
my ego, you know.
And the ego trips up a lot of people. Okay, so
oh yeah,
that is you know. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you two more, and then we're gonna talk about this new release that you got going on. That's
all right.
That's getting ready to happen right now for you. Okay, so can you share a behind the scene glimpse into making one of your most popular songs or albums? What was the process? What was it like? Take us behind the scenes with you. That was a good one, right, Mikey? Look.
That was damn good. I'm starting not to like your people for writing this difficult stuff, blowing my damn mind, making me have flashbacks. You know how I get, you know what I mean? Sheesh. Y'all ain't no good for this. Damn, just give me the mic. I got Gatorade.
You gotta get 8 hours sleep, right?
Oh man. So damn, behind the scenes of one of the most popular songs. Now, all right, I did a joint. All right, here we go.
Okay, I know it would come. I just waited, you know.
We had a song, Mikey D and the LA Posse. It was called I Get Rough.
Mm-hmm.
I Get Rough was the bass line of Brick House. Doom, 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 doom. The first thing was me, Johnny Quest, and Paul C. There was 4 verses on there. In between each one of the verses, we would go up on 1212's roof and pull on a joint. We didn't even have a blunt. And Paul C didn't even smoke, but he was pulling on the joint with us, right? So we was doing that. And then there was this little young dude that was in the studio when we was making this record, and he was like under Paul's wing, had glasses and all of that. And there's a part, if you really listen to the record at the beginning, you hear like one of the keys just go off, like somebody bumped the key. But Paul C wound up keeping that sound. It irritated me forever. But then what Paul C did, since he was like a master of the SP12, instead of playing the bass line to Brick House, he used Razel, the godfather of noise. He used his voice and made it go bow, 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 bow. And it was crazy. So the record came off. And then years and years later, you know who that kid was that messed up the damn track?
Oh.
Large Professor.
No way.
Large Professor.
No way.
Before he was Large Professor, before Main Source, he was Paul C's. Like that was his little man. Paul C was Large Professor's mentor. So he was younger than us, you know what I mean? And this little dude, he was learning. And sure enough, I'm gonna play the record for you, and you're gonna hear that key go off. Large Pro, thank you for that. But yeah.
Right. Shout out to Large Professor, man. Oh my God. One of my favorites also in the game. Thank you for sharing that. And that was a good answer for that one. Wow. Okay. And my last one is looking ahead. What is your goals? What is your aspiration for your new music? What do you hope the audience get out of listening to you now at this present time? And how do you plan to continue evolving as an artist?
I'm just gonna keep on doing my thing until I can't do it no more, until I think it's time to quit, which I probably will never quit. The new music is, with this new project and the new music from here on out, I just want to give people that feeling that they had when they first fell in love with hip hop. Because, you know, I'm not trying to compete with the youngsters or none of that. I'm just trying to just make music, great music. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It doesn't
Yes.
have to be of a certain age demographic or a
No.
certain bop. You know what I mean? Great music is
Right.
great music. You know what I mean? So I just want people to respect my music and know that it's coming from the heart. And like I said, I just want to inspire, motivate, and educate. That's it. That's it. And I'm having so much fun with it. I don't have to
Yes,
do
you are, man. You make me feel like, damn, I don't rap, but maybe I want to
yo,
go to the park and, walk down and have the cameraman follow me while I go off. You know what I'm saying? I want to do that
it's
too.
it's so much fun. It's so much fun.
And that's the best part of it, right? You
Yeah.
enjoy the whole entire process of it. So we got this new single, Over
Oh,
50. Let's
yeah.
talk about this new music.
So Over 50 is a track that was given to me by my man, Dr. Butcher. Dr. Butcher is my man. We used to call him Jazzy Drew. And it's funny, we were talking about LL earlier, because earlier, right after L, you know, after we was rocking together, he was with another group called the Extravagant Three. It was
Oh,
LL Cool J, Royal Rich, and Jazzy Drew, who was
oh,
Dr. Butcher. Dr. Butcher was also his early production was with Cool G Rap. He produced a lot of Cool G Rap's joints, and
okay.
he did a lot of things. So me and Drew go way back, you know. So recently we reconnected, and we just wanted to have some fun because we had so much fun back in the days in Ray Romaine's basement and all of that. And we just thought hip hop, and especially cats our age, they were either too serious or they weren't serious enough or they were just giving up. And we just
Right.
wanted to still have fun. So he gave me this beat. It sounded authentic, exactly what I love. And we just put it together, you know. And my man Herb Middleton, you know, he's like the king of R&B tracks and all of that. We let him add his little Moontown Herb Middleton stuff to it, and Rob Swift, boy, he's ill on those
Ah,
turntables. And if people
right.
remember the Executioners, they know
Yes.
who Rob Swift
Yes.
is. And
Yes.
I just found out that Dr. Butcher
Ooh,
was
you're not
Rob
playing it
Swift.
yet.
Yeah,
Did you
Dr.
hear it
Butcher.
playing? I wait, I'm like, it started too soon. You know, I'm going to play it. We're going to feature it right here. But I'm sorry, continue.
Yeah, I didn't know Dr. Butcher was Rob Swift's mentor when it comes to the cutting. So it's like just full circle all the way around. The song is, you know, it's called Over 50 because I'm spitting bars, but I'm giving it that Pop and Kim's energy. This is when I was
Mm,
17, 18, but
right.
I'm spitting it as a person that's over 50 years old, but with that young, it's like a young energy, but I'm talking grown man talk off of
Right. Right.
authentic hip hop
That
track.
is true.
You know what I mean? Over 50
Right.
and I'm acting my age and still crushing these suckers like
Still
that.
crushing. That's why I said, I'm like, yo, you gonna sit here with me tonight, talk about it's been 40 years, right? And you are, I mean, you wouldn't know. Like I said, but you can hear the experience and the knowledge, and you can hear the flow by how you do it. But I'm saying you still got it. Not saying
That,
that you was gonna lose it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
a
yeah.
true artist never loses it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
But you
nah.
still rock it out here with the best of them. I see the crowd. I see when we at events and you get on the mic, people will get up. People will start dancing. People will give that energy right back to you. It's not like you can see Mikey D on stage and you just like, tapping your foot. No, you're going to get up, right? You're going to,
Yeah,
some
yeah,
parts of your body is going to move, okay?
yeah, yeah,
And then,
yeah.
like I said, the smile, the passion, the energy, your delivery is still crazy, you know? It's not
Thank
like
you.
you out there, you step on stage. No, you are animated. You bring in the fire with it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Right. So I have to say salute to you and your music career and being able to last and be respected and still be out here dropping new music. You know, it's a beautiful thing, y'all. So I'm gonna see which one is louder. But we're gonna feature the new track Over 50 by Mikey D right now, y'all. So check it out.
Yeah. Hey yo, what up, y'all? It's your man Mikey D. Now, rumor on the street is they want that old me back, you heard? So I hooked up with Dr. Butcher, Herb Middleton, and Brolic Arm, a.k.a. Rob Swift, man. It's about to get serious up in this piece, y'all, man. Let the OG rap, they want that old me back. Butcher hit me with a track, cause he owed me that. Facts. We've been grinding out for years, putting pressure on these counts since they was wet behind the ears. Vision clear since I put away the beer, then I hit them in the ear with things they couldn't wait to hear. Yeah, this was grown man rap, you ain't looking at a lease, buddy, I own that. Credit score 800, these young rappers stay running. I'm high off of life, so I stay away from it. Gotta rhyme and rebuttal for anything that they come with. My crime is in a huddle just in case they really want it. I fly as a bird, and I am the illest rapper I ever heard. Over 50 and I'm acting my age and still crushing these suckers like back in the days. I'm glad I got a hold of you. You're the younger me, I'm the older you. I'm notable, hitting you with consecutive quoting. It's a class act on fast tracks with ass gap. I laugh at that trash rap and that's that. Yeah, I put my life on it. If I was married, I would even put my wife on it. I'm certified on the beat, verified in the street, and any other doubt is clarified when we meet. So hot, I'll add the fire to your pot, make it rise to the top, even cook it in your spot. Better leave a man alone or get ran up out your home. Self-defense I condone when I'm standing on my own or sitting on my throne while I'm spitting off the dome. But ain't you too grown? Are you serious? Come on. Over 50 and I'm acting my age and still crushing these suckers like back in the days. That's the way we give it up, you know what I mean? Real talk, New York, it gets better with time. Just like fine wine, you know what I mean? This is how we do it right here. Y'all hear that? Cuts, beats, music from the soul, baby. This is how we doing it. We here.
People check it out, or everybody got to wait until the 11th?
Well, I had a few people check it out. You know, I got a nice positive response. You know what I mean? Like, no profanity, no, you know what I mean? I ain't disrespect nobody. It's just straight bars. And some cuts, you know, just like we used to do it. So, yeah, we got positive responses, which is kind of dope. We actually got a write-up on the Rock the Bells website.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. They gave us a nice, nice plug.
Yes. So, no, I definitely, like I said, I heard it earlier, and I was like, wow, okay, this is dope. So the summertime, I know we're going to see, it's already the summer, so we got some shows lined up. Anything you want to tell us about, any events?
Nah, the only thing I'm doing is I'm driving up to the East Coast. I'm going to see my grandbaby for her birthday. Aww. I want to pop up on her so she'll be surprised. Grandpa, oh my God. little baby, you know what I mean? So while I'm they in Georgia, so, you know, while I'm driving, I'll probably stop in the Carolinas and do some radio interview, just pop up on people. And that's about it. But other than that, I don't have nothing lined up as far as shows. I usually, wherever the wind blows, I just go with it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Right. It's not as active as it was last year, right? Last year it was like boom, 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 boom. Come on, promoters. Don't just drop the ball this summer, you know?
Don't we got, wait a minute, July 27th, isn't that Wade's party? Wade?
Yes.
His joint,
yes,
right?
Wade the God, and I'm going to get Wade the God because that date is so crazy for me. And I told him ahead of time, but shout out to Wade the God. I have to work magic. On the 27th. I'm gonna leave it at that. I have
There
to
you
work some
go.
serious magic because you know, I do a lot of film stuff now. So I
Yeah.
love the show. I've been doing it for a while, but I'm trying to branch out too and you know, challenge myself in some other areas of entertainment. Because like you said, that's what we do, right? When you are artistic, creative, like you'll have a radio show, you'll drop an album. Next, you know, you
Right.
got a clothing line. You know, we don't
Yeah.
stay locked in one box when we doing what we do. You know,
No doubt.
so that's the beauty of hip hop.
Facts. That's a fact.
So
Can you
many
hear,
umbrellas under it.
can you, you said umbrellas. Can you hear the rain banging on the roof?
No, it is raining outside, right?
Yo, it
Oh
looks
my gosh.
crazy.
And I also have to give Nadine Muhammad a big shout out and salute for reaching out
Nadine.
for the interview. I love her, love her, love her, love her work and
Yeah, Nadine is
professional
cool. The
woman,
Queen
y'all.
Nadine.
Right. And she take care of her artists. I know she take care of her artists. She's all the way professional. So shout out to her. And any words you want to say, anything you want to promote right now outside of the song that's dropping August 11th, is dropping on all platforms, correct?
It's dropping everywhere. Yeah, we gonna even make hard copies. We probably make some vinyl 45s and some flash drives and all of that good stuff. Plus, it'll be on all streaming platforms. I'll probably drop it on my joint. You know what I mean? But yeah, we gonna do some things. But be on the lookout for Pop and Kim. That album is gonna be crazy. This is what hip hop. People that want that old me back, they gonna get
Right.
that.
Oh
They gonna
yeah. Oh
get that.
look, where'd
They
he
gonna
go?
get this
He was
work.
here all the time. Right.
Yeah, they gonna get that work for real. And I'm just gonna tell the younger artists, don't be scared to be yourself. Ain't nothing cooler
Right.
than ain't nothing cooler than being yourself. You know what I mean? And yo, just don't be scared to invest in yourself. And let me make this thing loud and clear. Do not be afraid to get a doggone job, all right? Because I work and rap, you feel me? Now, some of you mother effers are still living with your parents, okay? Using all electricity and all of that. Just get a job, invested in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got all of the tools right at the palm of your hand. Don't wait for nobody either. You don't need no cosigns. As long as you love it, just keep doing it. Be yourself. Ain't nothing
Right.
nothing cooler than being yourself. And stay positive. You know what I mean? If
Yes.
you want to look good for the rest of your life, like my sister Roxanne said, when you look good, that is a reflection of how you treat people. All right?
Yeah. Yeah. True indeed. You leaving us with some wise words right there. I appreciate that. So where can they follow you on all social media? Because I know you got different sites and everything.
Yeah, I got it popping. Mikey D hip hop on everything. Speaking of hip hop, anybody that wants a unique domain name on the internet, instead of having that .com, .org, and .net presence, and if you're an artist or whatever, you love hip hop, just go to get.hiphop and sign up for your unique domain name. You know what I mean? Just give me the mic, .hiphop. You know what I mean?
Right, right. I need that. I need that.
You go to
Matter of
get,
fact, tell me about it because I met Hip Hop last year.
yeah.
They gave me some information to do it, but I never followed through. So what do I have to do? Go to get.hiphop.com, just fill out a registration, and then that's
No,
it.
it
I
ain't
get
no
it.
.com. How you gonna say get
Oh, I'm sorry. I
.hiphop
meant to
and then
say
say
.hip
.com?
hop. You know, we are trained and conditioned. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We got to change that. Okay, go ahead. What I got to
What
do?
it is it's www.get.hiphop. And the site is right there. This way you could just grab your unique domain name. So if you already have a website, you could get rid of the .com and just connect the .hiphop to it and still use the same engine and all of that. And what these guys do is basically they a lot of the money that they make from .hiphop is going back into the hip hop community. They're putting it back into the culture. You know what I'm saying? Which is real dope, I think. But
Yes.
yeah, the .hiphop is fire. So you could check. Well, I got a website. I kind of built it myself, but I'm not really that savvy with it. So if you go to MikeyD.hip-hop on the internet, you'll see my joint. I like to blog a lot on there. You know what I mean?
You do?
Yeah, I like to blog a lot. I give some history lessons of my past, like being in the studio with Biz Markie when he did Just a Friend and all of that, being one of the first ones to hear it, being with him when the state, he thought the tape got stolen and all of that, you know, but it's a lot of
That's
stuff.
That's important memories. I got to go check that out myself.
Oh, yeah, just go on MikeyD.hip-hop and you'll see everything that's going on, you know? Some behind the scenes stuff, you know, because I'm carrying my little camera around now too. It ain't really a camera. It's like really, you know, I just enhanced the iPhone with the stabilizer and all that, you know.
That's all you need. No, tell you the truth. Nowadays, that's all you need. You don't need no camera, okay?
I got the lights. I got the. Guess what? I just ordered something. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna start shooting my own videos too. I got that doggone Insta 360 Flow Pro. Woo!
Ooh, that sounds sophisticated. Look,
it's $150.
What?
It's a gimbal, but it's Apple approved. This thing, oh my God, it locks in on you. It follows you wherever you go. You can do a 360. You can.
Is it one of those like skinny, tall, and it has a top that can move around? Okay, I see people with that. People are doing a lot of vlogs with those things, and the picture quality is crystal clear, right?
But this one is brand spanking new.
What? Wow. Is it on Wish? Where can I get it? Look.
I did mine's on Amazon.
Okay, no, Wish, I'm an Amazon queen Wish? Now.
What? Wish? You be paying $1.50 instead of $150, and then you're just gonna get a clothes hanger with some aluminum foil and tape at the end of it to stick your iPhone on. You. Oh man!
Nobody uses Wish anymore.
I
remember, was a big thing for gadgets back in the day, though.
Let me tell you something. I ordered some AirPods from Wish. Them damn things was so they was like they just was like I like they look like cotton balls with like a lollipop. That's what it looked like a lollipop.
Oh my gosh. Like, what am I gonna do with this? Okay, hanging all out my ear. I'm telling you. They just wanted to make sure you had surround sound or something in your ear.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, them things was bigger than regular headphones. They're supposed to be earbuds, man.
Yeah, that used to be the go-to, but not anymore. Amazon done took over. I gotta go look for that. Because I mean, I'm happy to hear that you documenting. That's documenting history right there.
I forgot to also tell you, we're working on a new show, me and Herb Middleton. Now, for those that don't know who Herb Middleton is, you can Google him. This guy was down with the Hitmakers, with P. Diddy.
Okay.
I'm not saying nothing negative because I don't get involved with nobody's business.
Right.
Whatever went down over there, that's theirs. I'm not knocking nobody's hustle, whatever. But you know, so he had some trials and tribulations in the music industry. Me as well. I had trials and tribulations in this music business.
Many people have had, you know, right?
So the name of our show is Redemption, and we also working on an album called Redemption, and this is like telling the story of how we have overcome all of those obstacles and downfalls and all of that stuff. So we just sit there and we have regular conversations, like when we on the telephone. Me and him being such a build, it'd be crazy. We'd be like, yo, we should be recording that. So we're going to do that on, you know, it's going to be called Redemption, the Redemption Podcast.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Yeah, see, I was just asking you about your podcast earlier. Look, you're coming up with a whole new concept for it, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the thing so I could be moving around and be followed.
Make it very mobile. Like people are sitting with you, going through everything with you, right?
Yeah.
You know, all I want to say is always a pleasure, you know, running into you and kicking it with you. And make sure y'all be on the lookout for that new single, y'all. Over 50, dropping August 11th on all music platforms. Make sure, let me see. Is it MikeyD.hip-hop is the website?
Yes.
Right.
Mikey D.
Make sure y'all go
Hip-hop.
to the website, check out the information, check out the vlogs, check out the history that I know is crazy on there because you've been with so many different people, so many people. I mean, you got stories to tell. Let's put it that way. And I definitely want to check them out. Yes. So, hey,
definitely.
I'll be seeing you on the 27th. You know, you should shoot a little bit of that music video there. I'm just saying, like, you know, I would love to be in a Mikey D video, you know, even if I'm just standing next to a tree. You know what I mean? I need to be in that.
Thing. We could do that. July 26th.
Okay, I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Why not? We could do it. We could
Why
do it.
not, right?
Yeah,
All
do it.
Mikey.
Let's do it. Say less.
Yes, always a pleasure. Have a great evening, y'all.
Love you, sis. You already know.
Love you too. All right. Good night.
Peace. Hey, yo. What's going on, y'all? It's your man, Mikey D. Right now, you're locked into Just Give Me the Mic with my sister, Coco. You already know what it is. So check this out. During the interview, we got so wrapped up into all of those questions that y'all was asking that I forgot to mention another single that we have that's available right now. It's called Knock You Out. This song was produced by my man Herb Middleton, and it also features my man Anthony D. This song was written for the Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight. This is like one of those walkout records for Mike Tyson. It was inspired by Mama Said Knock You Out by LL Cool J. So this is another one, y'all. Knock You Out. I hope y'all enjoy it. Peace and blessings. Salute.
Shout out LL Cool J.
Hey yo.
Shout out Mikey D. Sparky D, what up?
Never ran, never will. Never ran, never will.
I'm gonna put your head out. Mama, bring a hospital bed out. Yeah, it's the moment I've been waiting for. So now it's time to break your jaw. Jabs, body shots, uppercuts, lights out. Don't dare get it twisted, this is still Mike's house. Do 100 punches, throw 100 punches. Put them all in bunches, you really don't want this. It's gonna be bloody. Treat your spleen like putty, make you lean like a cutty. I'll make your head spin around. Better bring the coffin, you'll be dead and around. Pound for pound, I'm the greatest. You can ask the commentators, ask the common hater. Beast from the east with a mean two-piece. One punch to the gutter, fold you up like loose leaves. Ooh, bolo punch, Bruce Lee. You thought you was ready, well you could've fooled me. I'm a maniac, animal, robot, mechanical, programmed to hurt, humiliate and damage you, crush, annihilate, completely dismantle you. All of the above is exactly what this man'll do. And I eat like a cannibal. Wait until I get my hands on you. Mike's gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mike's gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mike's gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. Mike's gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Let it come back. I'm packing punches, bars like haymakers. Decades in the game, test with some risk takers. The wave riders want the wave makers, want the world shakers with the real players. Industry about to hate us. I'm Roy Jones with the magic class, we let them have it. Hip hop is 50, we had it, this time it's automatic. Watching the way the world responded to rap, and this time I take it back. Got shooting stars in my backpack. Yeah, it's like that, pull rabbits out of the hat. Boom, rapping in the books, not even bringing it back. Hitting the heavy bag, I'm talking big sacks. Medicine ball size checks, about to break necks. Big bags, what I said, there ain't no half racks. Rib cage fight, bet homie next. That dip jab, block, hook, weave, and uppercut. Up, down, left, right, Chicos, cause life is rough. It's winter, Hubert is hitting like Mayweather. I'm packing y'all in the ring, but keeping my head up. I'm kicking and swinging and praying, punching my way in and grabbing the industry by the throats right at the weigh-in. So quit playing with the pepper, it's time to make it rain. I'm power pushing whatever it takes to make the bag. You best believe in yourself and pray to be a part of the game. That's how you become the player that can manifest change. Mike's gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mike's gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mike's gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. Mike's gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out.
Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube at Debra Coco 1407.